Everyone's so serious. It's such a beautiful day in Brownsville, Texas. Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Buenas tardes a todos. Bienvenidos. On behalf of the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce and the City of Brownsville, it is my distinct pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you gathered here tonight for Mayor John Cowen Jr.'s inaugural State of the City Address 2024. Woo! My name is Esme Villarreal. It is my profound honor to address you today as the president and CEO of your 4-star accredited local chamber, the vibrant city of Brownsville. It's wonderful to see such a diverse and esteemed group of guests, community leaders, and friends joining us as Mayor John Cowen Jr. presents his inaugural State of the City address since his election in May of 2023. As we come together, we reflect on the remarkable journey the city of Brownsville has embarked upon over the past year. It's a journey marked by resilience, innovation, and collective effort. Tonight, we have the privilege to hear directly from Mayor Cowen as he shares his insights, accomplishments, and vision for the future of Brownsville. This event not only serves as a platform for local leaders to communicate priorities, initiatives, and policies while we celebrate our achievements, but also as an opportunity to strengthen the bonds within our community, fostering a sense of unity and shared responsibility among our citizens. It's a testament to the power of collaboration and the spirit of unity that defines Brownsville. The State of the City address is vital for the community as it provides a comprehensive overview of the city's achievements, challenges, and future plans. It fosters transparency, accountability, and civic engagement, allowing residents to understand the direction our city is taking and to participate in shaping its future. Additionally, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to Mayor Cowen for his leadership and unwavering commitment to our city. We're truly honored to have him guide us as we navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Before we proceed with our agenda, may I kindly request that you switch your mobile devices to silent mode. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I kindly request your attention for a moment of reverence. Our journey begins with a presentation of colors, an emblem of honor and unity, performed by the dedicated members of the Brownsville Police Department Honor Guard. Following this, we will be graced by the profound voice of Glady Quesada, native Brownsville recording artist, as she delivers a heartfelt rendition of our national anthem, a symbol of our shared heritage and aspirations. In the spirit of unity, we will then proceed with the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge, led by Commissioner at-Large A. Tino Villarreal of the City of Brownsville, embodying the values that bind us as a nation and as Texans. Let us remain standing as we invite Very Reverend Father Joel R. Flores from the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception to lead us in a moment of reflection and gratitude through the invocation. Please let this moment of unity and reverence set the tone for a collective journey today. Please rise as we prepare to embark on this event ceremony segment. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallant endlessly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
We know that God is good and is the source of all goodness. He has gathered good people here for a good purpose, to serve the mission of this city of Brownsville. He's likewise placed in each one of us, in our minds and our hearts, a plan by which he can bring about this good. And so we gather today to give him thanks for the many accomplishments that he's worked through each one of us, and we ask for his continued blessing, that the good work that he has begun in us, he might bring to completion. Let us pray. Lord, let the effect of your blessing remain with your faithful people, especially those who serve here in the city of Brownsville. Give them new life and strength in the Spirit, so that the power of your love will enable them to accomplish what is right and good. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Please be seated. On behalf of the Brownsville Chamber and our great city of Brownsville, we want to express our sincere appreciation to the dedicated members of the Brownsville Police Department Honor Guard, the talented Glady Quesada, our committed City of Brownsville Commissioner Tino Villarreal, as well as very Reverend Father Joel R. Flores of the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception for the invaluable contributions to today's program. Help me give them a great round of applause. At this moment, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed event partners. Your invaluable contributions deserve acknowledgement. I kindly ask that you reserve your applause until I've had the honor of recognizing each of them individually. Ladies and gentlemen, our chairman partner for today's State of the City 2024 is the City of Brownsville. Venue partner, Texas Southmost College. Presenting partner, Linebarger, Goggin, Blair, and Sampson. Leading partners are Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation, Brownsville Public Utilities Board, DHR Health Brownsville, Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation, Have Associates, Inc., Housing Authority of the City of Brownsville, SA Recycling, Southwest Key Program, Valley Regional Medical Center. Sustaining partners are Atlas Hall and Rodriguez, LLP, Bechtel Energy, Brownsville Navigation District, Port of Brownsville, Cameron County Regional Mobility Authority, Next Decade Rio Grande LNG, Roser and J. Cowen Logistical Services, and the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. Supporting partners are Brownsville Rio Grande Valley International Railroad Omnitracks, Brownsville SPI Board of Realtors, Burden Montgomery Longoria LLP, The PASA USA Inc., Exceptional Healthcare Inc., Falcon Bank, Greater McAllen Association of Realtors Inc., IBC Bank, Las Alturas Nursing and Transitional Care Brownsville, Loera Customs Brokerage Inc., Lone Star National Bank, Robert Kistner Consultants, The Broadest Companies, Terracon Consultants Inc., Texas Gas Service, Texas National Bank, Texas State Technical College, Valley Baptist Medical Center. Contributing partners are Royston Racery Vickery and Williams, Sphere and Staffing Service, Texas Regional Bank, The Comic Cave. Event sponsors are Dream Photo Booth, L&F Distributors, and La Cantera Event Venue. At this time, let us extend a resounding round of applause to our STEAM event partners. Before I have the honor of introducing our first speaker for today's program, I would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to all congressional, state, county, and local elected officials, alongside our esteemed friends from Matamoros and Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Mexico, all our distinguished guests who have traveled from both near and far to grace us with their presence at the State of the City Address event. Please know that your participation not only enriches our gathering, but also emphasizes the essence of collaboration and community spirit. Bienvenidos a Brownsville. Welcome to Brownsville. And that deserves a great round of applause. At this time, I would like to introduce our first speaker for today's program. Helen Ramirez is the city manager for the great city of Brownsville, the largest city in Rio Grande Valley and the 18th largest city in the state of Texas. Serving approximately 189,000 residents, she is the first female to serve the city of Brownsville as city manager since its inception in 1848. Ms. Ramirez brings more than 20 years' experience in municipal government, urban planning, and economic development, including 10 years' experience working in the private sector. She joined the city of Brownsville in March of 2019 as deputy city manager, while simultaneously serving for a short period of time as executive director and CEO of the Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation. In her role as city manager, Ms. Ramirez has been instrumental in accelerating economic growth, downtown redevelopment, overhauling development codes, preparing the city's first mobility transportation plan, and strengthening its organizational culture. Ms. Ramirez is leading the municipality of Brownsville and its workforce of more than 1,200 employees toward a one-city approach, in which the organization is creating partnerships and collaborations with external agencies to realize Brownsville to its fullest potential. She continues to strengthen the city's economy, creating employment opportunities for its intergenerational workforce, building upon strategic vision that values quality of life, and creating a legacy for generations to come. Ms. Ramirez earned a Bachelor of Science in City and Regional Planning from California Polytechnic State University, San Luis Obispo. She earned an American Institute of Certified Planners certification. She is a member of the Texas City Managers Association, the International City-County Management Association, and the American Planning Association. She formerly served on the Technical Advisory Committee of the Rio Grande Valley Metropolitan Planning Organization and the Technical Advisory Board for Campo. Help me welcome the city manager of our beautiful city of Brownsville. Please join me in welcoming the unstoppable, dedicated, and trailblazing first ever female city manager for the history of Brownsville, Texas, Ms. Helen Ramirez.
Thank you, Esme, for your warm welcome. Our Brownsville Chamber continues to be an important partner in the city's success and relationship with our small business community. Mayor John Cowen has forged strong relationships on a binational, national, regional, local level. It is because of these ties, estos lazos que nos une, that we will hear messages from a couple of very special guests.
Hi, I'm Texas Senator John Cowen. Welcome to the Brownsville State of the City Address. I want to give a special shout out to Mayor John Cowen and the Brownsville City Commission for their leadership. I was glad to be in Brownsville earlier this month for the Veterans International Bridge Lane expansion ribbon cutting ceremony, and I was honored to play a small part in passing legislation that made that expansion possible. I also enjoyed meeting with Elon Musk last summer to talk about SpaceX and other exciting developments his businesses are bringing to South Texas. The Rio Grande Valley is rich with culture and history, and our border communities are full of opportunities for families and businesses who call them home. I hope you enjoy the rest of today's event and keep up the great work.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Congressman Vicente Gonzalez. I'm thrilled to welcome all my fellow Brownsville residents to this special state of the city. Tonight, we gather at the heart of our community to hear from Mayor John Cowen. Brownsville is truly a special place, and I'm honored to represent this great city in the United States Congress in Washington, D.C. Brownsville is just not any city. It's a vibrant community where history meets progress. From our bustling port to our diverse cultural festivals, we embody the spirit of resilience and innovation. Whether you're launching rockets or cultivating agriculture or enjoying our beautiful coastline, Brownsville continues to be a gateway to the stars and beyond, and a beacon of the American dream. A big thank you to the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce and our city officials for bringing us together tonight. It's great to see so many familiar faces out there. Let's make the most of this evening. Thank you for joining us, and God bless you all.
Congratulations to my friend and Mayor of Brownsville, John Cowen, for your 2024 State of the City Address, which will no doubt capture a whole year of accomplishments under your leadership. And I look forward to your continued partnership in the year ahead with the South Texas Alliance of Cities. There's going to be great things in our collaboration ahead.
United States Senator John Cornyn, Congressman Vicente Gonzalez, and San Antonio Mayor Ron Nirenberg, thank you for your message for our wonderful community. I can see some of those mayors in the audience, and I love the fact that you represent the Alliance and the region, and that you are joining us this evening. Mayor Cowen's strong leadership at the South Texas Alliance of Cities as the vice chair of the RGV MPO, which is the 5th largest MPO in the state of Texas, and having recently hosted the Border Trade Advisory Committee by Secretary of State Jane Nelson and the Texas Department of Transportation, and stakeholders from the Texas-Mexico border region, it demonstrates his success in uniting people and ideas with diverse vantage points that work on a common purpose for the communities we serve. The City of Brownsville is proud to announce that the Mayor and the City Commission have been named the recipient of the prestigious 2024 Texas City Manager Association City Council of the Year Award for the state of Texas. Let's give them a round of applause for this recognition. This award recognizes an outstanding city council that has made significant contributions to ethical governance, the prioritization of the public welfare over personal and political agendas, effective policymaking, and financial prudence. I would like to thank the Mayor and the City Commission for the opportunity to represent women in leadership as their first female city manager and the only female city manager in the largest 20 cities in the state of Texas. Yeah. Mayor Cowen gives opportunities and a voice to those that are underrepresented. He chose to host the State of the City in this beautiful 800-seat Performing Arts Center on this beautiful Texas Southmost campus because he wanted to include students, our future. If you are a student at TSC, UTRGV, or any other educational institution, we want to recognize you. Let's give the students a round of applause. Know that you have a mayor that believes in your voice. Know that you do not have to leave Brownsville to succeed both professionally and personally, and that your roots can begin and grow strong on the soil we call home. Now let's hear from the finance guy who graduated from Notre Dame with honors, of course, whose roots run deep through his ancestors, former mayors William Neal and John S. Ford, who served during the city's formation in the early 1800s. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our fearless leader, the Honorable Mayor John Cowen, Jr.
Wow. Thank you so much, Helen, for that introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me give Helen a warm round of applause for her leadership and tireless work for the city of Brownsville. On May 16, 2023, I took the oath of office as mayor for the great city of Brownsville, Texas. I pledged to lead economic development and quality of life projects in our community. These projects involve making policy decisions with City Commission support. Together, we aim to bring development and advancement that will create a thriving city for both present and future generations. Brownsville's population is quickly approaching 200,000. When we factor in our close ties with Matamoros, Mexico, our retail capture area extends to more than 1.2 million people. Decisions have been made to prioritize our residents' interests. We're ensuring transparency in decision-making, we're diversifying our tax base, we're increasing job opportunities for our community and region. We're also focusing on keeping our city safe. 1 year later, my commitment to serve our community remains intact, while still advocating for our city's advancement and success. I want to thank my wife, Robin, my children, Grace, Jack, and Will, for supporting me and allowing me to continue this journey. Without their support of our strong family unit, I would not be here this evening. Please help me give my wife, Robin, and our children a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had an amazing year in the city of Brownsville. In 2023, we have seen our economy continue to boom with announcements of investments totaling $18.4 billion by next decade Rio Grande LNG and an anticipated $4 billion by Texas LNG. Just these two companies alone will result in more than 8,000 anticipated jobs at the Port of Brownsville. Add to that the expansion of SpaceX's capabilities at Starbase and the increased frequency of launches of their Starship rocket by way of a second launch pad. This demonstrates both permanence and strong job growth with a workforce of more than 2,100 innovators, a majority of which are local or regional. We have seen over $3 billion of direct investment at Starbase, with launches that continue to attract tourists from across the globe. This is a prime example of our intergenerational and skilled workforce, building the future of the United States as we compete in the world space race. The Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas reports in their 2024 Texas Economic Outlook that the Brownsville-Harlingen MSA moved into first place in Texas for highest job growth in 2023. This is compared to the other metro areas in Texas and sets Brownsville even higher than Austin in job growth. From the transformation of our economy to the renaissance of our historic downtown Brownsville, authentic, locally owned businesses have emerged. In our downtown, you can stroll from Buhl, an independent bookstore that features wine tasting, to the recent addition of 2 French restaurants, Le Rêve and Jolie Petite, or the only James Beard semifinalist in Texas for outstanding bar, Las Ramblas. The heart of our city is progressive. Beyond downtown, national chain restaurants Chipotle and Longhorn Steakhouse are making all our culinary scene pop. Let's continue to shop locally and keep our tax dollars at home. The much anticipated installation of affordable, dependable, high-speed internet service has become a game changer for our entire region and our partner, Lit Fiber BTX, and the support of our municipally owned Brownsville Public Utilities Board. Leading our community through collaboration and unity is how I began as mayor, and it is how I will continue to carry out my tenure. This is with the understanding that we can accelerate our wins together as one city. It is a privilege to work with our team of 1,200 employees led by our city manager. They are all dedicated to creating the best version of Brownsville. It is also a privilege to work with a city commission that is dedicated to serving the public at every opportunity. Tonight, you will hear from my fellow commissioners and how we work as one city to accelerate Brownsville into the beyond. Let's start with At-Large B Commissioner Dr. Rose Gowen to hear how we are transforming Brownsville into a community well-lived.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rose Gowen, City Commissioner At-Large B, and I'm so happy to be here to talk about 3 very cool projects in the city of Brownsville. Recently, the city passed a dedicated quality of life policy for Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation, mandating that 50% of sales tax revenue will be spent on quality of life projects, integrating the importance of both economic development and quality of life as we build a beautiful Brownsville. Later this year, we'll be able to open and enjoy the Cannery Public Market. Built in 1947 on the corner of East 6th and East Ringgold Street, the Cannery is almost ready to go. It will be the home of the Farmers Market in partnership with the Food Bank, with entrepreneurial test kitchens as well. Outdoor public space, connection to a trail. What more could you ask for? The Cannery will be a place that you can shop for vegetables, learn about vegetables and nutrition, pick up what you need from the food bank, be able to spend SNAP dollars, enjoy a ride on your bicycle afterwards, visit the zoo, grab a cup of coffee, try your favorite recipe in one of the test kitchens, and enjoy the peace as it passes by. Both an economic development project as well as a quality of life project. Stay tuned because the Cannery is scheduled for completion later in 2024.
Casting shadows in the sunrise.
Another rail trail project in Brownsville is the West Rail Trail. Since its opening, over 250,000 people have enjoyed the trail, a beautiful quality of life project that spans from Palm Boulevard to the flea market area, approximately 7 miles. It is a beloved project that began as a grassroots movement of the people of West Brownsville, known as the Friends of the West Rail Trail, to advocate for a trail instead of an elevated tollway. It is celebrated every day as the people that use the trail enjoy it. Stay tuned for wildflowers along the trail, connections to local areas along the way, amenities that will be finished in 2025, including shade structures, call boxes, parking areas. The trail will improve overnight as the year progresses. I am so blessed to be on the commission with Mayor John Cowen. The commission, the mayor understand so clearly the importance of integrating the essential nature of economic development as well as quality of life. Building a vibrant city that is filled with balance and opportunity is what we all deserve and what we will preserve for our children beyond us. So stay tuned, because there are other projects in the wings and in the creation barrel that we are anxious to get started.
Thank you, Dr. Gowen. The West Rail Trail's completion showcases our teamwork with Cameron County, Friends of the West Rail Trail, and numerous partners. This 13-year endeavor has resulted in the construction of 6.6 miles of trails, starting just north of the 77 Flea Market at I-69 and ending near Palm Boulevard in Brownsville. Our goal is to connect the north end of the trail to the Brownsville Sports Park. The southern end will connect to the B&M International Bridge through the switch yards. From there, it will continue to the former Union Pacific Railroad in Matamoros, where trails are also being built by our Mexican neighbors to the south. Many more quality of life needs and projects are ahead of us. The City Commission will continue to prioritize recreational facilities that are accessible to people of all age and inclusive of those with disabilities. Our residents have proven that activity is essential, as demonstrated by the trail counts. Since 2023, there have been more than 290,000 users counted on our trails. Active living and active tourism spark economic development, as well as increasing the mental and physical health and well-being of our population. Speaking of health, our community welcomed its third hospital in 2023. In addition to our legacy hospitals, Valley Baptist Medical Center and Valley Regional Medical Center, DHR Health Brownsville opened its doors to our community last May. The 80,000 square foot medical facility forms part of the DHR Health System, which is the only physician-owned health system in the Rio Grande Valley. I want to take this opportunity to thank Alonso Cantu, Dr. Manish Singh, and Ida Coronado Garcia for bringing DHR Health to Brownsville. I also want to thank Leslie Bingham, CEO of Valley Baptist, and David Irizarry, CEO of Valley Regional, for keeping our community's health and medical needs a priority. The city is fortunate to have its own public health and wellness department, which opened its first BTX Health Center. The center is designed to provide preventative care, clinical counseling, and wellness education, among other services to our dedicated city employees. Let's give them a round of applause for their efforts to keep our community healthy and well. A better future is exactly where Brownsville is headed with the P3 partnership we forged with Lit Communities, the parent company to Lit Fiber BTX. The success of this partnership is thanks to Brownsville PUB. Lit Fiber is not just about providing internet services. It's about transforming how students learn, how businesses operate, how healthcare is delivered, and how our community connects globally. This initiative will elevate our city from being the least connected in 2014 to a top-tier city by 2025 as we progress towards becoming a 5G city. This partnership was formed on July 19th, 2022, when the City Commission approved a public-private partnership for building, operating, and maintaining citywide broadband infrastructure. The project is a $90 million investment, with the city contributing $19.5 million from federal funds awarded through the American Rescue Plan Act grant. Our partner, Lit Communities, and its investors provided the remaining $70 million. Please let's give Lit Communities a warm Brownsville welcome. The installed network will cover about 600 miles of fiber, including 100 miles for middle mile and last mile connections. We have already finished building our middle mile. Now we aim to provide over 190,000 residents and businesses with affordable, reliable, high-speed internet service. This network also aligns with the city's strategic goals of attracting high-tech industries and improving public services through better technology. The whole project should be completed by 2025. I want to express my gratitude to our supporters who signed onto the MOU right from the start. Many of you joined us this spring in celebrating the ribbon cutting at the Lit Fiber BTX Demonstration Center, located at 744 East Levy Street in downtown Brownsville. Thank you to all these groups for your support. Your collaboration demonstrates how coming together as one city works. These groups include the Brownsville Public Utilities Board, Brownsville Independent School District, University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, Texas Southmost College, Port of Brownsville, Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation, Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation, and City of Brownsville elected officials and staff. This is the power of public-private partnerships in Brownsville. Brownsville continues to take a proactive approach towards strengthening its cybersecurity defenses. We understand the growing digital threats facing municipalities nationwide. That's why we are taking measures to protect you, our constituents, and our community. In fact, the city has been recognized as one of the most innovative cities in the US by Sustainable Horizons Institute. This recognition comes from having an information technology department that implements cutting-edge technology projects. They also strategically implement comprehensive measures to protect critical infrastructure and sensitive data from cyber attacks. Our strong cybersecurity measures are protecting the city's digital assets and enhancing our ability to manage and safeguard personal and financial information. BPUB continues to make strides towards improving the service it provides to its customers. The Advanced Metering Infrastructure Project continues to move towards creating a smart network of meters that will assist in providing efficient information regarding service interruptions to customers to speed up Brownsville PUB's response time. Now let's turn to the Brownsville Navigation District, better known as the Port of Brownsville. Our port is the nation's only deepwater seaport located on the US-Mexico border and continues to be a juggernaut for economic development. It is an exciting time for the port. In addition to the innovation that it is experiencing with the Rio Grande LNG and Texas LNG projects, legacy companies continue to thrive. These are companies like Seadrium, formerly known as Keppel Amfels, which uses advanced technology and clean energy for shipbuilding, or the North American recycling firms Steel Coast and SA Recycling. Also at the port is Forza Steel. The company is investing $60 million to build a modern manufacturing plant. This move will create about 150 direct jobs and 450 indirect jobs. The facility, spanning 650,000 square feet, will produce steel pipe and tubing for various industries, expanding the growing steel sector at the port. The Texas A&M University System's presence at the Port of Brownsville is growing. They're building a $30 million advanced manufacturing training facility there. The South Texas Workforce Development Project will cover 22 acres at the port, which will provide training in skills like CNC control and 3D printing. Congratulations to our port commissioners for their ongoing efforts at the Brownsville Navigation District. Another large-scale economic investment in Brownsville was announced from Rich Products Corporation, CPAC, a family-owned food company. Rich Products operates in 100 locations across the globe. Their manufacturing facility and distribution center, located on 14th Street, is currently undergoing a $114 million expansion. The investment is adding 150,000 square feet of production, freezer, dry storage, office, and ancillary facility space. This will bring the plant size to approximately 207,000 square feet. With its investment, Rich Products will add more than 130 new jobs to Brownsville, bringing the workforce there to nearly 450. This is a testament to the company's long-term commitment to Brownsville and its economic well-being. Thank you to our partner, the Rich Products Corporation. As our business sector expands, so does the demand for a skilled local workforce. The Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation recently secured a $30,000 equipment donation from Bechtel to establish pipe fitting certifications at Brownsville ISD. Additionally, in partnership with the city and workforce organizations like Workforce Solutions Cameron, GBIC organized 2 Rally in the Valley events. These events serve as South Texas's premier internship expo, linking more than 750 students with valuable resources in internship prospects. Furthermore, GBIC hosted the Careers and Coffee Expo, connecting more than 1,800 job seekers with employment opportunities offered by more than 50 local and regional companies. With business expansion comes job creation, which requires a skilled workforce. Let's hear now from Dr. Jesus Roberto Rodriguez, president of Texas Southmost College, which is celebrating its 97th anniversary this year.
Greetings. My name is Jesus Roberto Rodriguez, and I have the honor of serving as president of Texas Southmost College. Ensuring that the Lower Rio Grande Valley has access to high-quality, affordable higher education is key to TSC's mission as a comprehensive community college. In support of this, our Board of Trustees has reduced tuition 3 times, making TSC the most affordable institution of higher education in the entire Rio Grande Valley. We're working with our local hospitals and industry partners, such as Bechtel, Next Decade, SpaceX, and Rich Products, by providing them with customized workforce training. These companies, and many others, are also hiring our graduates because they have obtained the valuable skills and knowledge to be successful in the workplace. TSC has surpassed the state's average graduation rate by 7.6%, and we continue to expand our program offerings. This year, our trustees approved 3 bachelor's degrees in organizational management, early childhood education, and criminal justice. Over the past year, we have continued to strengthen our partnerships with the City of Brownsville. We work hand in hand with the city on a number of initiatives to leverage resources. One example of this is our partnership with the Brownsville Urban System. This collaboration provides additional bus routes to TSC students, connecting them to anywhere they live and work in the city. This initiative recently expanded to include our dual enrollment students who need transportation during the summer to attend college classes. We are very proud of the partnerships we forge with the City of Brownsville, and thank you for your continued support in keeping Brownsville scorpion strong.
Thank you, Dr. Rodriguez, for your relentless work to educate our youth. And thank you to Dr. Stella Garcia for supporting our first State of the City held at Texas Southmost College. We continue to witness ongoing investment and expansion by SpaceX out at Starbase as it pursues its mission of becoming multiplanetary. The aerospace giant is currently building Star Factory, a $100 million office and industrial facility. The location is set to feature 5 levels of office mezzanine to be completed in 2025. This is in addition to its construction of a $15 million shopping center. The center will feature a restaurant, retail shops, a grocery store, and include an outdoor deck overlooking the Rio Grande. Starbase is also gearing up for its 4th test flight. Let's take a look back at March 14th at the Starship's 3rd flight test. For the second time, all 33 Raptor engines on the Super Heavy booster ignited successfully and completed a full duration burn during liftoff.
This is the final go, no go pull for Flight 3 of Starship. Levi 2.
Go.
Stage 1.
Go.
Stage 2.
Go.
Flight director is go for launch. We have liftoff.
Vehicles pitching downrange. Execute. Vehicle is supersonic. State separation.
Congratulations to CEO Elon Musk, Starbase General Manager Catherine Leaders, Maricela Cortez, and the whole SpaceX team as they continue their rapid development cycles. Let's hear it for Starbase and their efforts. The work from Starbase extends into the Brownsville South Padre Island International Airport. Here to offer insight into our airport is Brownsville's District 2 Commissioner, Linda C. Macias.
Hi, I'm Linda Macias, City Commissioner of District 2. We are currently at the Brownsville South Padre Island International Airport, located in District 2. We are excited and thrilled to announce that the airport will now have a full-service restaurant called Las Calacas. The 1,546 square foot venue will have a modern kitchen and a bar service area. Also at the airport, on the second floor, we have 7th and Park Coffee Shop, a locally owned coffee shop giving travelers a taste of assorted coffees and beverages. We would like to thank our locally owned restaurants for giving travelers of all kinds a taste of Brownsville. Remember, fly Brownsville. SpaceX now leases 200,000 square feet of warehouse space at the Brownsville South Padre Island International Airport property. SpaceX has invested more than $500,000 to bring this space up to par to meet their warehousing needs. The warehouse space is utilized to support Starship production. Approximately 100 employees are based out of these two warehouses, and SpaceX now employs 1,500 individuals in Cameron County. In District 2, we are honored to not only fly around the world through our airport, but being able to fly to space because of SpaceX.
We have liftoff.
Also in District 2 is a newest facility to join the medical community called Las Alturas Rehabilitation and Care Center. The center is set to open in summer 2024, located in 180 East Price Road. Its parent company, Touchstone Communities, is thrilled to announce the state-of-the-art facility that will provide physical rehabilitation and skilled nursing center to provide the needs of long and short-term patients. The services include post-care after medical procedure, support services for dialysis treatment, as well as medical care for patients diagnosed with dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Touchstone has 23 skilled nursing and transitional care communities in Texas, 3 of which are in the Rio Grande Valley. Las Alturas will give Brownsville residents an additional option of care. We are excited to see Brownsville flourish in economic development and quality of life. As we reflect on the first year, I hope that our hard work and dedication is a testament of the gratitude to answer the call of service. Congratulations to Mayor John Cowen on a successful first year. And to the commissioners, thank you for your continued support to move Brownsville forward.
Thank you, Linda. Our city's charm lies in its authentic, locally owned restaurants. And now with these delicious new options, you can start exploring our famous taco trail right after you arrive at our Brownsville airport. The airport is the world's gateway to Brownsville, and our team is working to bring you, our community, more commercial airline services. They are actively recruiting multiple airlines to Brownsville to further support the success of our current commercial airlines, United Airlines, American Airlines, and Avelo Airlines. Our aim is to make travel easy with nonstop flights to Houston, Dallas, Los Angeles, and Orlando. Stay tuned for exciting news about a new international flight departing Brownsville very soon. Investments in Brownsville continue pouring in to various sectors. You might have heard about the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley's $46 million investment in renovating the iconic Art Deco Majestic Theater in downtown Brownsville. Situated at the corner of 10th and East Elizabeth Streets, across from City Hall, the university acquired the building last November, from the Roy F. and Joanne Cole Mitty Foundation. Once the renovation is complete, the Majestic Theater will be home to the UTRGV Brownsville Performing Arts Center, overseen by the UTRGV College of Fine Arts. This center will provide performance, rehearsal, and instructional spaces for the College of Fine Arts. UTRGV's investment in the Majestic Theater is particularly noteworthy as it not only preserves a historic landmark, but also creates a cultural center that will host a variety of performances and events, enriching our region's cultural life. Downtown Brownsville is experiencing a surge of growth, with a multitude of new businesses and restaurants attracting over $100 million in public and private investments. This downtown renaissance is turning the area into a lively center of activity and culture, drawing both residents and visitors alike. The addition of various dining choices and distinctive retail stores has rejuvenated the cityscape, making it a more appealing destination for entertainment, relaxation, and commerce. Here with more on the continued growth of Brownsville, as well as insight into District 3, is Commissioner Roy De Los Santos.
Roy De Los Santos, City Commissioner, District 3. When you think about some of the attractions that we have in Brownsville, such as the Gladys Porter Zoo, the Museum of Fine Art, our parks, our farmers market, the Lunada, and other cultural events that are very big for our area, such as the Revival of Cultural Arts, the events they put on year-round, and Charro Days and Sombrero Festival. Those are a huge draw for the city of Brownsville. So it's not just about local quality of life, it's also about making Brownsville a destination. According to the Convention and Visitors Bureau, there's $4.9 billion of economic impact generated by the multiple attractions the city of Brownsville has, and 10.2 million tourists that come in annually to visit these attractions. One of the most notable improvements we're working on right now is the expansion of Gladys Porter Zoo. First, it's very important because Gladys Porter Zoo is an institution which is involved in reproduction programs for endangered species, and we don't want to lose that ability because that's a great contribution not just to our local community, but to the planet as a whole. Part of the expansion is working with the Brownsville Independent School District because the first area that's the best opportunity to expand would be Cummings Middle School. And I'm proud to say the partnership we've seen so far with the Brownsville Independent School District is one that wants to definitely put Brownsville first, ensuring an advancement of their continuing technical education programs while also helping to ensure the growth and expansion of Gladys Porter Zoo. So one of the things that I ran on, and one of the things that's been a big focus, not just for myself as commissioner, but for this entire administration, is infrastructure. And one of the big components of that is drainage. Some of the areas in District 3 that are going to be impacted include areas that have been high flood areas, such as the Brownsville Country Club and Tradition Circle and Tradition Estates near the Hike and Bike Trail, Danette Road, Rustic Manor, and several other areas. But the real key is that our engineering and public works department has really been thinking outside of the box in how they attack the issues facing the citizens of Brownsville, not just utilizing our own employees internally, but also looking for funding sources from within the general fund and general budget, but also outside, such as from the Texas Water Development Board and other sources. They help improve how we move water from one place to another with regard to managing flooding and drainage situations. And a big part of that is moving water underground so that it's not standing on the streets above ground for extended periods of time for the citizens. Accountability and transparency have been key pillars for this administration. I'm very proud that we have a mayor who has been a champion for accountability and transparency. Any citizen of Brownsville can reach out to the city auditor's office to report something they feel is inappropriate. And if the city auditor deems it necessary, they will conduct an audit and release that for the public to be aware of. We've seen lots of things uncovered in these last few years, and I'm very proud to say that these things have been brought to light for the public to view during this administration. One of the best examples of that is Tenasca, and the results of that are things like $30 million getting returned to the citizens of Brownsville. That's just the tip of the iceberg on what we're doing, and we don't stop there. The citizens have spoken loud and clear that they want to see greater collaboration between entities like the City of Brownsville and PUB to ensure we're providing the best value possible and the best prices possible to our taxpayers and to our ratepayers. and this administration is absolutely going to be a champion of that. I've been very blessed in these last 3 years to be part of one of the most cohesive city commissions that I've ever seen in my lifetime, having been born and raised in Brownsville. I loved what I saw that we accomplished under Mayor Trey Mendez, and I'm very excited about the progress we're seeing under Mayor John Cowen. This is a team that is absolutely working together, and while at times we might have differences of opinion on how we get there, there is no doubt in my mind that every one of the people that I serve with is all about doing what is best for the city of Brownsville. And I'm very blessed and fortunate to have been given the chance by the citizens of District 3 to be part of this.
Thank you, Commissioner De Los Santos. Exciting developments are underway in Brownsville. The City of Brownsville and BISD have signed a groundbreaking interlocal agreement to cooperate on the development and expansion of the Gladys Porter Zoo Master Plan. This agreement not only supports BISD's future facility needs for career and technical education, but also strengthens collaboration on major athletic events like the Games of Texas and upcoming UTRGV football games. We are grateful to Dr. Jesus Chavez and the BISD board for their partnership in moving Brownsville forward. Congratulations are in order for the Gladys Porter Zoo and Dr. Patrick Birchfield. Our zoo has recently renewed its accreditation. The zoo is also currently working on the construction of a new 120-foot high zip line. From it, you will be able to view historic downtown Brownsville and parts of Matamoros. With local attractions like the Gladys Porter Zoo, our city attracts tourists and locals alike. And our city has experienced an increase in sales tax revenue of 5.1% over the prior fiscal year, and a 38.8% increase since fiscal year 2020. From rocket launches to thousands of new jobs being created, Brownsville has a definite need for more investment in hospitality. Coming soon to Brownsville is a 6-story Embassy Suites by Hilton Hotel with a rooftop viewing area for launches. The upper scale hotel is set to feature approximately 160 spacious all-suite guest rooms and more than 12,000 square feet of meeting and event space. This totals 160,000 square feet of new construction that includes a Bar Louie restaurant. The multi-level hotel is set to be built near I-69 off Spring Mart and Pablo Quisel Boulevards, and within walking distance from popular dining and entertainment destinations. The presence of a full-service Embassy Suites hotel elevates the city's profile as a destination for conferences and tourism, leading to increased visitor numbers and the hosting of future conferences. Construction is also underway for a new Town Place Suites that is being built off Morrison Road, west of I-69 across from Home Depot. Town Place Suites is a brand of extended stay hotels that offer apartment-style accommodations. This new facility will offer 92 new hotel suites to travelers needing to stay in Brownsville for extended periods. First Friday at downtown Brownsville, Market Square continues to attract larger crowds of both local and out-of-town guests. The event features local artisans, a live music scene, and authentic small businesses, which are provided with a platform to reach a broader audience. It has become a beloved tradition that fosters community spirit and celebrates the unique local culture of Brownsville. The monthly event has become a cornerstone of entertainment and commerce, where surrounding businesses have reported a 40% increase in revenues. And just blocks away from Market Square, the heart of downtown, sits the newly refurbished Communications and Marketing Department and Convention and Visitors Bureau complex. It is right next to eBridge, the home of the UTRGV Entrepreneurship and Commercialization Center and the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation. They have successfully carried out 3 accelerator cohorts with 24 businesses graduating and provided $210,000 in seed funding granted through Startup Texas. It too serves as a gathering place for community and news media outlets. Here's at-large A, Commissioner Tino Villarreal Jr. with more.
Hi, I'm Tino Villarreal Jr., City Commissioner at Large A, and I am honored to be here tonight to discuss a couple of items for tonight's State of the City address. The City of Brownsville launched a Youth Advisory Council. And what this is an opportunity for young people to actually be involved with city government. And in order for us to do that, this Youth Advisory Council is going to need financing. And we are proud to offer the first One City golf tournament that will take place this May 25th at the Brownsville Golf Center. And this will be an opportunity for us to start financing and giving these kids the ability to fundraise and to have finances to distribute amongst themselves instead of having to come to adults. We need to get them hands-on experience at an early age, and we're so happy to be able to provide that. We are so excited here in Brownsville because our goal is to have Brownsville become someplace where people come and film. The Brownsville Border Film Commission is designed primarily to make sure that we put Brownsville on the map as a film-friendly destination. We have beautiful downtown. We have one of the most historic downtowns in the state of Texas, and so many great filming opportunities with the type of landscape that Brownsville has. Recently, the Brownsville Film Commission was able to bring to Brownsville a movie called The Long Game. And The Long Game was real important because it drove a huge message to our community. And that is a setting that was done in the 1950s where sometimes we don't get to see Latinos and talk about the hardships that we have faced and how we've overcome them. And so that was huge. Bringing and partnering to bring that film here is big for our community because these are the type of movies we want to film here. We want to make sure that we put Latinos, Hispanics, Mexican Americans in the big screen in a very positive light, in a success and triumph story that we all have and we share as a culture. No better place to do it than here in Brownsville. And I know that we are gearing to really make Brownsville a destination for movie filming.
And cut. Cut it. Cut.
The Communications, Marketing, and the Visitor Conventions Bureau, we were so excited in January to open the new facility downtown. And if you haven't been there, please go. It's ready for filming, for podcasting. There's so much ability for us to use these resources, which is media, right? And that is how we are gonna bring Brownsville to the world. And I do believe that it's an exciting, energy-driven place that also staffs city offices, but it is just a phenomenal place for us to share our story. It's gonna be a phenomenal place. It hosts Brownsville TV, right? And this is gonna be a place for Brownsville to really flourish and to tell our story and share our stories, whatever they may be, to not only our citizens and residents, but to the world. I just wanted to take this moment to thank a lot of people. First and foremost, obviously the Brownsville citizens for trusting me with the position of City Commissioner at Large A. But this is a team effort, and we're at the most pressing time, I believe, in the turning point of Brownsville. So many exciting things are about to happen, and I get to sit alongside some amazing people. Just want to also thank, obviously, the mayor, city staff, city manager. There's so many departments and so many people behind the scenes that we never really get to thank. And I want to thank you for making Brownsville one city and making it great.
Thank you, Commissioner Villarreal. Creating opportunities for our youth and strategic enhancements for our community's future spurs the need for expanded infrastructure. This is exactly what the BTX Mobility Plan and the Capital Recovery Fee are designed to do. The Mobility Plan, adopted by the City Commission last fall, is improving transportation infrastructure and services across the city. The BTX Mobility Plan focuses on enhancing the efficiency and sustainability of our multimodal transportation network and its connectivity to the county, while implementing traffic safety improvements. The development of pedestrian and bicycle pathways and the integration of the intelligent transportation system to streamline traffic management is key to reducing congestion. With more than $400,000 from TxDOT for upgrades and traffic synchronization, we can already see the benefits of these improvements. Funding included the issuance of $24.6 million in bonds. This was due to our fiscally sound bond rating, which has allowed the city to accelerate projects. The approval of the capital recovery fee will support the rising costs of street widening, road safety, and new road construction. These initiatives are instrumental in making Brownsville a more navigable and commuter-friendly city. They also maintain the ability to live within 15 minutes from where we work, play, live, and learn. Another major project well underway is Brownsville's Capital Improvement Program. This strategic program is aimed at upgrading and expanding municipal infrastructure to meet the growing needs of our community. With $15 million invested since last summer, approximately 34 miles of roadway design and mill and overlay projects have been completed or are in progress. Additionally, our engineering and public works department have performed in-house projects that have saved our taxpayers $200,000 per mile, with an estimated savings of $4.8 million in just 2 years. Roadway design projects include 14th Street, Coffeeport Road, Old Alice Road, Stagecoach Trail, Wild Rose Lane, and the reconstruction of Old Highway 77, which has been funded with an $11 million investment through bond issuance. Mill and overlay projects include approximately 52 streets in residential areas throughout our city. Brownsville PUB celebrated the ribbon cutting of its new $6.8 million elevated storage tank with a capacity of 2 million gallons. It replaced the 2 others that served the southmost community and surrounding areas. This infrastructure improvement project plays a critical role in maintaining consistent water pressure and supply, especially during peak usage and emergencies. This project demonstrates PUB's commitment to ensuring crucial services to our residents. With drought being an ongoing concern, Brownsville PUB continues to analyze alternatives to optimize operations at the Southmost Regional Water Authority desalination plant, with the ability to produce up to 10 million gallons of drinking water per day. PUB and its partners aim to provide a dependable and drought-resistant water source by expanding the facility's capacity, thus continue to reduce reliance on the Rio Grande as the primary water supply for our area. This proactive approach is a commitment to infrastructure improvement and sustainable resource management. A proactive approach to creating better experiences for our downtown visitors is what the city aims to do with our digital parking pay stations. The revenue that is produced by the parking pay stations has allowed us to implement a full-time downtown ambassador crew. They are keeping downtown Brownsville clean. They help us maintain open lines of communication with business owners, and they help communicate concerns from business owners to city leadership. The creation of the new enterprise fund also allows for increased security in our historic district and downtown events. Representing the downtown District 4, here's Commissioner Pedro Cardenas.
Good evening. My name is Pedro Cardenas. I'm Commissioner for District 4. Thank you all for being here this evening, and it's a pleasure to be here with you all. Brownsville, being the largest city in the Rio Grande Valley, has more safety issues than others. That being said, the city of Brownsville, through their firefighters, secured 2 new aircraft fire trucks. These aircraft fire trucks are fully loaded with everything needed for our safety concerns. I would like to thank our grants department and everybody else involved in making this possible. One of these 2 vehicles was purchased through a grant, which helps the city free up some funds to continue to work for you all. I'd like to take a minute to also thank our firefighters in their efforts in organizing programs like the All Hazards Awareness Fair and the annual Save a Life and Stop the Bleed training. These are crucial in educating and empowering individuals to respond effectively to emergency situations, ultimately saving lives. It is commendable to see their commitment to safety and well-being. Thank you, firefighters. Games of Texas are back in Brownsville. This is amazing for Brownsville. 2 years in a row. It brings in over 10,000 people, and this year we will host over 16 different sporting events. Games of Texas is an opportunity for youth and adults to all showcase their amazing skills. Why are the Games of Texas so important for a city like Brownsville? A few reasons are economic impact, community engagement, promotion of the city, youth development, and sense of pride. Games of Texas are scheduled for July 25th through July 28th, and we will be doing this with the help of our ISD. I'd like to thank our Mayor John Cowen. Thank you for this year. Let's continue to work together and continue to make Brownsville a better place. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner Cardenas. And thank you to Chief Jared Sheldon and all our fire and EMS staff for your dedication and service to our community. The city also recently purchased 84 new state-of-the-art patrol vehicles for the Brownsville Police Department. The new units enhance the PD's operational capabilities while ensuring the safety and security of the community. The vehicles are equipped with advanced technology that includes laptops, cameras, lights, and improved communication systems. The new vehicles will enable officers to respond more efficiently to incidents and manage their duties more effectively. The fleet upgrades have led to faster response times to emergencies and improved officer safety. Please help me give Assistant City Manager and our Chief of Police, Felix Salceda, a round of applause for his continued leadership at the PD. From public safety to regional collaboration, the South Texas Mayor's Alliance of Cities is driven by a common dedication to the economic, civic, and cultural welfare of our communities, recognizing their crucial role in shaping the future of our state and nation. We honor the enduring connections forged by generations of South Texans over our shared past. We affirm that by harnessing our collective economic and political influence, coordinated amongst ourselves, we can pledge to pursue goals vital to our community's well-being. The Alliance allows for the unification of resources, expertise, and ideas while enhancing the effectiveness of municipal governance across South Texas. Most recently, during President Joe Biden's visit to Brownsville, the South Texas Alliance of Cities endorsed the bipartisan National Security Supplemental Appropriations Bill. On the matter of U.S.-Mexico border issues, you may recall our city experienced an influx of non-resident migrants crossing about a year ago. The city of Brownsville was quick to utilize its Brownsville model to manage this influx. Our model structures a partnership and collaboration with U.S. federal agencies and nonprofit entities. These include local non-governmental organizations, civic and church groups, healthcare facilities, and other resources. The result was the city of Brownsville leading a professional, top-down approach by taking the leadership role and managing relationships. Since 2023, the city of Brownsville has assisted more than 233,000 non-resident migrants in arriving at the final destination. And we did it in a humane, respectful, and compassionate way, supported by federal and state grant funding. As they continue to come, we facilitate access to temporary shelter and services. And although the city does not purchase their bus or airline tickets, the city does provide them with guidance and resources to ensure they lawfully travel to a destination where they have a family member or sponsor awaiting their arrival. Brownsville's proactive and inclusive approach to this complex issue has enhanced its reputation as a leader in humanitarian response and community resilience. I'd like to thank and recognize partners of the Brownsville model. They include Good Neighbors Settlement House, Iglesia Bautista West Brownsville, Team Brownsville, Osnum Center, and Catholic Charities. I'd also like to thank every City of Brownsville employee here. Please stand and be recognized for your dedication, for your compassion, and for your contribution to our Brownsville model success as one city. Thank you, each of you, for your service to our community. I've mentioned the one city approach. Now here's City Manager Helen Ramirez with more on this philosophy.
One City was born in 2023 when I took the helm as city manager and introduced a philosophy that was embraced by the mayor, the city commission, and city employees that really speaks to how we really need to proactively work with our community partners in order to break silos, work on communication, and really take the city to the next level. As you may know, we have over 1,200 dedicated employees that span 20 departments or business units. What we found is that working together with our nonprofits, our community organizations, our business partners, collaboratively and breaking silos, we can together be very successful, accelerating not only our economy, but quality of life projects. The idea behind One City was that our organization and our city, it's getting more complex. You have a population of almost 200,000, and the complexity of our problem solving goes beyond what the city as an organization can do. And what we felt was, in order to accelerate our economy and our quality of life, we really needed to bring in all our community partners, whether you're a nonprofit, a business owner, a community member, a volunteer. We need your help in order to make our city more successful. Examples of that is the West Rail Trail. We had the Friends of the West Rail Trail. We had Cameron County. Many of our users and the bike riders in the community saying, we don't want a road, we want a trail we can be proud of. The Games of Texas, the first time that we competed and we were selected for 2 years in a row to host over 7,000 athletes from around the state of Texas. We know we couldn't do that alone. 20 sports in a 3-day period. Brownsville ISD and all our volunteers have come together to not only make last year successful, but make this year bigger and better. And one of the third projects that we're very proud of is the Shadow Days Football Classic that was added and created for the first time. Was it scary? Yes, because it was new, but we knew that football is such an important part of our culture. Why not bring FC Brownsville and Gavilanes Football Club de Matamoros here to Brownsville? And so we invite you to keep making those new traditions successful through One City. I invite you to take your One City sticker and really exemplify it and make it tangible. How? Through continued collaboration with the city, we believe that we will accelerate our economy and really build the future we deserve. I want to thank the mayor, the city commission, our dedicated employees, and all of you out there, because you are the ones that are going to take the city to the next level.
One city!
One city!
One city! One city!
One city.
Thank you, Helen, for your insight on how the spirit of One City drives progress by building stronger relationships within our community through people, purpose, and projects. And it is the people of Brownsville, our culture, and our family-like environment that help make Brownsville a special place for both locals and visitors. Now let's hear from District 1 Commissioner Brian L. Martinez on how Brownsville works as one city.
Hi, this is Brian Martinez, your City Commissioner for District 1 for the City of Brownsville. In this past year alone, the City of Brownsville has really experienced exponential growth and has really had a lot of triumphs as a community One of the key elements that I really attribute this to is that the city has now started to create a lot of master plans, and this includes master plans from sidewalks to transportation to parks. As a city, when we can focus on our resources, it allows us to be able to be fiscally responsible, take full advantage of all the opportunities that we receive as a city, but at the same time, utilize our community in the whole process. One of the things that I admire a lot with the city now is that we continue to invest in our city facilities that we provide for our community, such as the building we are in today, the Southmost Library. It continues to grow and expand itself with the same perimeter. What I mean by that is that the staffing areas were reduced, our public areas were expanded, where we create teen centers, we have makerspace. All of these coding and all of these new industries we're able to provide for our community. One of the other areas that I really admire that the city has invested in is our BARC, our animal shelter, the Brownsville Animal Regulation and Care Center. Can attest that the shelter has really come a long way in not only rebranding itself to really have a fresh look for our community, we have continued to grow as a shelter, specifically with our adoption rates. In 2021, our adoption rate was 13%. We are now at 80% as a shelter. That is a huge win for our community. We continue to be a model for other communities as well. In 2023, BARC created the Toast to Tails Gala, a way for us to fundraise funds for the shelter. Over $38,000 were raised during this event. It was a way for us to bring the community together, raise funds, doing it while having fun, but most importantly, fill those gaps at the shelter that we had financially. We are able to do this now with the annual fundraiser of the gala, which we'll be having again this year. This past year as a city, we've had many triumphs, and we continue to do so, but the work is not done yet. We'll continue to do it as one city, as one region, because working together is the only way we're going to be able to do that. So we'll continue to move forward as a city, and we'll do it together.
Thank you, Commissioner Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the privilege of your time. Before we go, I want to thank our venue partner here today, Texas Southmost College, for hosting us at the beautiful Performing Arts Center. Also, thank you to the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce, Esme Villarreal and team. And thank you to the city's Communications and Marketing Department, Manny Chacon and team, for your support with this event. And thank you to all the UT RGV and TSC students who are joining us today. This is your city, and its future lies in your hands. I know the strides we are making today will be a solid foundation that helps propel the endeavors your generation will soon be taking on. I am immensely proud to lead a city that exemplifies resilience and dynamic growth. Our recent initiatives have successfully attracted a wave of investments that promise to bolster local businesses and create more job opportunities. Looking ahead, I am exhilarated by the future of Brownsville. Our focus on technological advancements and sustainable development is setting the stage for a thriving, forward-thinking community of limitless mindsets. Thank you for attending our State of the City. God bless you, God bless Brownsville, and hold on as 2024 brings our city continued success.
Thank you, Mayor Cowen, for your exceptional leadership, insightful speech, and compelling presentation during the State of the City address. We eagerly anticipate being part of your journey as mayor of this beautiful city. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please join me in congratulating Mayor John Cowen Jr. on his inaugural State of the City address as mayor of the wonderful city of Brownsville. Woo! Honored guests, as we draw near the end of our program, we just have 2-3 more minutes. I ask for your patience here. I wish to express our profound gratitude. You can be seated, please. Thank you. I would be tired too, of course. I wish to express our profound gratitude once more to the unwavering support of our very esteemed event sponsors. Through their commitment to the Chamber and their generous support of Mayor John Cowen Jr. and the City of Brownsville, we stand here today able to host a State of the City address. At this moment, I invite you to view a video from our distinguished presenting partner, Linebarger, Goggin, Blair, and Sampson. And we have a short video for you. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you, Linebarger, for your support. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't possibly conclude the event without recognizing the hard work, dedication, tremendous efforts of the City of Brownsville, the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, our team members, our Bienvenidos Committee, our volunteers, the City of Brownsville City Manager's Office, the Communication Department, the Brownsville Convention and Visitors Bureau, our Police Department, and the Parks and Recreational team. Ladies and gentlemen, while we step forward, our collective momentum grows stronger, propelling us a future filled with endless possibilities. Together, as one city united, there's no limit to what we can achieve. Our potential is limitless, and our determination is unstoppable. Once again, thank you to Honorable Mayor John Cowen Jr. and to you, our community, for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, have a blessed and wonderful evening. This concludes our program. One last round of applause for Mayor before he leaves. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good evening.